Good morning, kids. I'm Mohana Rani, your computer teacher. Hope you all are well and fine, safe at home. Wear your mask while coming out. Today, we are going to learn a new lesson number 3. Okay, lesson number 3 using a word processor. This is what we are going to learn today. Very interesting lesson. We'll start. What is word processing? A small introduction. Okay, you can use a word processor on a computer to write. A word processor is software that is used to create document such as letter, list, poem, and so on. There are many word processors software you can use. Some of them are Microsoft Word, LibreOffice, Writer, and Notepad. Now we are going to learn all this. Okay, now especially we are going to learn Microsoft Word 2010. Okay, this is what we are going to learn. In short, to make you understand simply is you have to understand only one thing. The word processor means we are typing something and taking printout, or we are sending to someone, like a letter or like a document or like any news. That for this kind of purpose only we are using it. Okay, to write text we are using document. Okay, this is what we have to understand. Okay, well, let's take you're writing some essay, or you're writing some poem, or you're writing some news. Okay, or you want to narrate something, or you want to write a story. So for these kind of things and all, we can use this Microsoft Word. Okay, so this is the actual use of Microsoft Word. Okay, then how to start the word Microsoft Word. Okay, MS Word it is called as. How to start this? Okay, to start MS Word, click on start button. As soon as you switch on your computer, you will get a button. You will get a start button in the status bar, sorry, in the taskbar. Okay, you will get a you will get a start button. Okay, you have to click on that. After clicking, click on all programs. Okay, all programs. From under the all program, you will find MS Office. Okay, you will find MS Office. Under MS Office, you'll have to select MS Word 2010. Okay, this is how you have to start. Okay, start program MS Office Word. Okay, these four options are to be available, or to be selected one by one next one. Okay, then components of the MS Word window. What is the components of MS window? The MS Word 2010 window has many components such as the title bar, ribbon, file tab, document area, status bar, and scroll bar. We'll see one by one. Okay, what is first? We'll see what is title bar. See here, you can see title bar. Okay, see here, document 1, Microsoft Word. Okay, so this entire horizontal bar is called as title bar. Okay, this entire horizontal bar is called as title bar. Okay, here you can find the title of your file. Okay, whatever file you are presently working in, that file name would be represented there. Okay, then after title bar, a ribbon. Okay, what is a ribbon? You will have to see here. Yes, the entire the entire one. Okay, called as ribbon. Okay, see up, these are all ribbon, and these are all ribbons. Okay, these the complete bar is called as ribbon. Okay, these are all ribbon. Okay, then file tab. What is file tab? File tab is this one. These are all called as tab. All everything commonly called as tab. And the first one is called as file tab, then the next one called as home tab, then insert, then page layout, and so on. Okay, there are many tabs are available. Okay, the first one is called as file tab. Especially tab is like this only. The second one, the second bar is called as file tab. Okay. Then then what else? Document area. This is the document area where we type in the text. Okay, these are all the document area. What is status bar? Here you can see, status bar is here only. Okay, this is status bar. Okay, the status bar represents the how many words we have typed in, and if you want to maximize or minimize the text size. Okay, and which page layout you want to see. You want to see your page like A4 sheet, or like in a landscape mode or vertical mode. Everything, all options are available in the status bar. Okay, then scroll bar is this one only, where you can bring your pull your page up and pull your page down, and you can bring your page left to right, move your page left to right, and right to left. Okay, for to move your page left to right, right to left, this scroll bar is used, and pull up and pull down, this scroll bar would be used. Okay, so this is how the thing is. Okay, now I have explained you all everything, each and everything in this slide. Okay, repeatedly telling, this is title bar, this is title bar, and this is tab, and this is ribbon, and this is work area, and this is status bar, and this is scroll bar, and this is also scroll bar. Okay, these are all the things are available. Then then detailedly, we will see one after one. Title bar. The title bar is a horizontal bar at the top of the word window. It displays what it displays. It displays the name of document, and it displays the software. What kind of a software? It is a MS Word software, so it will show you MS Microsoft Word. Okay. Then ribbon. What is ribbon? The ribbon is located just below the title bar. It has many tabs such as file, home, insert, and page layout. Each tab contains a group of related commands. Okay, the ribbon is the ribbon is a detailed small pictures would be there in the ribbon, related to the command, related to the tab. Okay, if you select home tab, then in the ribbon you will find save as, opening a new document, creating a new document, renaming a document. These and all are available. If you select edit tab, okay, under this option in the ribbon, okay, you will find cut, you will find copy, you will find paste, and all. So these are all the related commands would be seen in the ribbon. Depending upon the tabs we choose, the commands would be modified there, the commands would be arranged there. Okay, so these are all the options in the ribbon. Then file tab. What is file tab? File, this is one of the tab. Okay, this is also one of the tab. The file tab is the first tab on the ribbon. Some options under this tab are save, new, open, close, and exit. Okay, the file tab is the first tab. Okay, this is the first tab where you will find the options called save, new, open, close, exit, or all the options under this file tab. Okay, what is a document area? The blank area where we can type or text. Okay, document area is a blank space where you type text. Okay, then we will see status bar. The status bar is present at the bottom of the word window. Okay, this is present in the bottom of the window. The left end of the status bar displays the page number and the number of words. Okay, on which page we are. Okay, suppose we are in 5th page, it will show you page number 5. Now we are in 10th page, it will show you we are in page number 10. Okay, then how many words till now we have typed? Okay, number of words that would be present there. Okay, then the right end has a view button and zoom slide. Okay, view means I've explained you while showing the picture. Okay, sample picture that time I showed you, like if you want to view the page in landscape or portrait, or in A4 size or in A3 size, so whichever convenient for you, so if we can view that page in our convenience. Okay, then the zoom slide. Suppose if the letters are very small that I am not able to see properly, or if the word is very big, okay, I want to shrink it, or like that, you can zoom in or zoom out the fonts, means the letter size of the letters. Okay, these are all the options available. The view button helps in viewing a document in different ways. Okay, the view button helps in viewing the document in different ways. The zoom slider increases or decreases the viewing area. Okay, the zoom sliders increases or decreases the viewing area. Okay, then scroll bar. What is scroll bar? As I showed you, if you want to pull up or pull down the page, the vertical scroll bar would be helpful. Then if you want to move your page from left to right or right to left, then the horizontal scroll bar would be helpful. Okay, we'll read the book content also. MS Word window has two scroll bars. The vertical scroll bar is at the right side of the document area. It helps to move the document area up or down. Okay, the horizontal scroll bar is below the document area. It helps to move the document area left to right or right to left. Okay, then creating the first document. How to create document? Okay, whenever we open MS Word 10, okay, 2010, a blank document appear. Okay, by default it has temporary name document 1. Okay, temporarily automatically the name would be generating. Okay, you can see small blinking vertical line in the document area. This is called cursor. Okay, this is called cursor. Cursor means like pen or pencil. You understand in this way, it is a pen or it is a pencil. Okay, as far as you type, the cursor moves on. Like as far as we write on the paper, the pencil moves on, the pen moves on, right? Okay, so the same way the cursor moves on as far as you write. Okay, then it has temporary the cursor indicates the place from where you can start typing. Okay, now where we are typing now. Okay, so that place would be seen. Only in that place the cursor would be blinking there. Okay, now use the keyboard to type text or to create the first document. Okay, now use the keyboard to type text to create the first document. Anything you can type. My name is so and so, I'm studying in this standard, I'm studying in this school, I'm good at maths or science, I have to improve myself in other subjects. Like that you can type whatever you want. Okay, after you means in the area, work area. Then okay, then now we have typed in the as per our wish. Now we have to save the file, isn't it? After you have typed the text, you need to save it. How to save? To save, click on file tab, click on save option, then save as dialog box appears. Okay, the window small save as dialog box appear. In that you have to give your name, give your appropriate. Okay, use the pan or left to choose the location for the document. Okay, use the pan means see here. Okay, here this is the pan. Okay, if you click here in the down arrow, if you click here, you will see different types of locations. See, here one folder, here one folder, here one folder, or here you can find many places. Okay, wherever you want to save your file, just go and click on that folder or go and click on that location. As soon as you click on the location, under that, suppose I want to suppose I want to save in libraries. Okay, save in libraries, so I will choose this folder. I will double click here, that's it. And inside this folder I will go and enter. Then I will give my name here. Okay, decide name for my file. Okay, I will give my name. Okay, Mohana Rani, I will type here, and then I will click on save. That's it. This is very simple. Okay, now we will read the book content also. Use the pan on left to choose the location for the document. Enter a name for the document in the file name box. Click on the save button. The document would be saved with a new name. The title bar will display new name of the document. Okay, as soon as you click on save, okay, you can see your name would be displaying in the title bar. Okay, your name title in the title bar, you can see our new name appearing in the title bar. Okay, to create a copy of your document, use the save as option. To do this, click on file, then choose save as, and then choose save as dialog box appear. You can change the name. Okay, then closing a document. How to close a document? Where we have opened, where we have new document, where we have opened the exist document, and the same place. Okay, on the same place you can find close option also, exit option also. You have to choose that. How to close a document? Click on file tab, click on close option from the menu that opens. Okay, if you have not saved your document earlier, message box opens asking you to save. That means if you have not saved anything in your document, while closing the tab, it will ask you to save and close, or just close without saving. Okay, so you can choose your option. Then click on save if you want to save the changes, or if you click on don't save, then this will not save and simply come out from the document. Okay, or click on cancel if you do not want to make any changes. Either you don't want to save, or you don't want to not to save. Okay, so in a, then you will give cancel. Okay, then creating a new document. Okay, new document, new blank document. How to create new? Okay, very simple. The in the same file tab. Okay, the same file tab, go there, click on new option, click on blank document, then click on create. Okay, as soon as you click create, the new document, blank document would be appearing in front of you. Okay, then opening a saved document. How to open a file? This is also in the same file tab. This option is available. Okay, in the file tab, there will be option called open. Okay, then the open dialog box will appear, will be like this. Open dialog box will be appearing, will be like this. You need to choose a file. Which file you want to choose, you have to choose that. Just click on that file. Okay, then here you can see one open button. Go and click on open button. Okay, and automatically the file would be opened. Okay, then editing a document. Editing a document means making changes to text in it. Making changes includes selecting, inserting and deleting text. Okay, changes means what changes means what we are doing. We are adding some more extra text, or we are deleting the wrong text. okay, or we are inserting some new pictures, okay, like this these works are all called as editing, okay. So as soon as you edit, without fail you'll have to save, okay, you'll have to save, only then this would be saved, this the document would be modified. Then selecting text, how to select a text, click where you want to begin your selection, okay, just keep your cursor there, okay, in the starting point, keep the left mouse button pressed as you drag the mouse over the text you want to select, okay. You have to keep a cursor on the place where you want to start, then keep pressing your mouse button, okay, left button, then drag it, as long as you drag the text would be keep on selecting, okay, keep on selecting and keeping on selecting. Then keep the left mouse button, release the mouse button when you reach the place where you want to finish the document. Now I have reached the place where I want to finish. I've selected whatever I want. Then you stop pressing the mouse button. You just release the mouse. Okay, and this is how you will select a document, okay, where you want to, from where you want to start, there you go and keep your cursor, then keep your mouse point there, okay, start pressing the mouse button and keep selecting. If you reach at the place where you want to finish the selection, just release your mouse button there, okay. These are all the methods. Then inserting a document, to insert a new text in your document, click at the place where you want to insert it, the cursor will start blinking at the position, start typing the new text, okay, start typing the new text. It's very simple, in simple way I'm telling. Keep your cursor where you want to type new text, then type, that's it, okay. Then deleting a text, after selecting, you press enter the del key in your keyboard, that is very easy to delete a document, okay. Select the text you want to delete. First select, selection process I've just now 2 minutes before I taught you, okay, by pressing the mouse button, okay, like that you select off, then press the delete key from your keyboard, the selected text will disappear from the document, okay. Then exiting MS Word 2010, okay, in the same file menu, okay, in the same file menu, below the close button there will be another option called exit, okay. After your work is done, you have to exit from MS Word 2010. To do this, follow the steps. What is the step? Click on file tab, choose the exit option, that's it, file tab, exit option. If you have not saved your document, Word will ask you to save it, okay, it will ask you to save it, just click on save and come out, okay. We have I have finished the textbook lesson now, okay, third lesson has got over. We'll see some of the keywords now. Document area, what is a document area? The white space where you type and edit text, okay. Scroll bar, the scroll bar that helps to move a document area up, down, left to right. What is the status bar? The bar that shows information about the page number, the total number of pages, zoom, slides, and different view option, okay. Title bar, what is title bar? The bar that shows the name of the document of the software name, that is called as title bar. What is word processor? The software used to create and edit the document, okay. So now we have finished the keywords. I think we have come to the end of this session, okay. Whatever I taught you, please go ahead and go through it again and again, okay. Only then the content will stick in your mind. If you have a laptop or computer at home, please do it and see practically, okay. Then we will meet in the next class. Till that, as much as possible, please repeat watching this video again and again, okay kids. Now it's time to leave from you. Do watch this video again and again. Okay, repeatedly you watch it. The number of times you repeat watching the video, you will be thorough with the portion. Okay, bye.